good morning. You can see it's a beautiful morning. The lake is extremely calm still. Again, it's like another mirror. It's a great view. I mean, you got the highway right here, but you hear that all night long, but it wasn't too bad. It's a good, crisp, cool morning. It's 43 degrees. It's not too bad. Long sleeve shirt weather. Oh, funny story. The items I thought out here, I kept seeing these little blobs out here, these little brown pieces. Well, I went and got my binoculars to look, because I thought those were birds yesterday. They're just dead, big lily pads. They're not birds. I noticed they weren't moving, and I was like, what are those? So I got the binoculars. Turned out they were just some dead plants over there that are brown. They look like little birds. Quite a few little birds right here, these little bushes right here next to me, jumping around. But it's a beautiful morning. It was a nice night last night. I got up this morning about 5. Still dark, and man, the sky was just full of stars. Like, you look across here, and it looked like two skies. Like the stars were reflecting off of the lake. It was just like a huge, like, field of diamonds right here, like a big tapestry of diamonds. It was pretty awesome. Well, we'll get up here and drink my coffee, and then I guess we'll fire up the skillet and get some bacon and eggs going. Let's go. So, I love that fireside outdoor fire pit that's up off the ground for having an actual real wood fire. The only downfall to that one is when you first walk out and it's cool in the mornings. You gotta try and build a fire back in that thing to have some warmth. Whereas if I get my propane one out, my camp chef, all I gotta do is light that one and I got instant heat, which I'm fixing to do because it's pretty nice in there. And I'll give you all a little show of my camp chef propane pit. Can't talk. Two hoses because I bought an extra hose, so I have a long hose and a short hose. I like the long hose because I can put the propane tank wherever I want it. Just like that, we got fire. And just like that, just a few minutes, we got a nice little fire. Now once those lava rocks get good and hot in there, it'll radiate some heat off. You don't have to have the flames hot. And I actually have mine turned down. I don't have it all the way up. If I was to crank it all the way up, it'd be like this. That's a little higher. I kind of cut mine down about like that. Just enough to get some heat off of it. But if you have an outdoor person in your life, get them one of these for Christmas. This thing is awesome. Get them a fireside outdoor fire pit too. Those are great too because you can have your campfire anywhere, and as soon as you're done, like here, I'll just pick it up and dump my ashes in the actual fire pit over there before I leave, and it's like nothing, you know, doesn't hurt nothing. Nothing smells more like early morning campsite than bacon cooking in a skillet. The smell is great. You'll come out for some bacon, huh? Now, in state parks, they tell you to have your dog on a leash at all times. I'm on this trail by myself, no one around. Bandit's a very well-behaved dog. He doesn't go very far, he stays pretty close. He just likes to sniff around ahead of me and behind me a little bit. So I'm okay with taking him off the leash. But as soon as I hear or see anyone or another person with a dog or anybody, period, I always put Bandit back on the leash because I don't want him running up and jumping on no one. Usually he just wants to be petted, but you never know how the person's going to react. They might be scared of your dog. Just because your dog is a good dog to you, don't mean everybody loves dogs or they're not going to be afraid of your dog. So just be courteous and mindful of what you're doing with your pets when you're out exploring. Right, Bandit? Where's Mama? 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 Give me the ball. Give me the ball. Give me the ball. Give me the ball. Probably can't see them, maybe you can, but that right there is a whole group of little birds. They're kind of like ducks. I can't remember their names. I know what they are, but I can't remember them offhand. But they're kind of like a grayish color on the body. They got a white beak and a black head. And they're kind of like little ducks. I can't remember what they're called though. We'll have to look them up when we get back to the camper. There's a whole bunch of them out there. It's probably what people are hunting, maybe. Who knows? So far, it's been a beautiful day. Me and Bandit's just been out walking and hiking and looking for wildlife. I'm Bandit. Yeah, so far, me and Bandit have had just a leisurely stroll through the woods. It's actually a really nice trail. You can see going that way. It's a pretty easy to follow trail. A lot of tree stumps on the ground, so you got to be careful of that. But other than that, not too bad. Looks like somebody was trying to make some type of a structure right here, like a bird blind or something, for hunting. Spare boats. That's cool. Little swamp area. So we started out here and we went around, came down this way, around by the boat ramp, all the way down. We did the red trail, we did the blue trail, we did this pink trail just now, all the way back around to right here. So we're going to cross over the bridge right here and go to this yellow trail and hike this yellow trail, and it's going to bring us back close to our camp area. So that's where we're at now. Alright, there's a billboard. Obviously it's going to show us we just crossed the little bridge. So we just crossed right here. So we're going to take this yellow trail and wind it down, and then we'll walk the road back around to our campsite. Well, thank y'all for joining me and Bandit today on our little adventures. I think I'm gonna call it a night and just sit here by the fire a little bit longer, and then probably head in, just go to bed. Tomorrow me and Bandit are heading back home, so we'll wake up and pack everything up and make our way back home. It's been a fun little adventure and we've had a good time. Huh, Bandit? Here he comes. He's been in the camper laying down. Huh. Anyway, thank y'all for taking the trip with us, and we'll see you on the next one. Keep exploring. Later. There's y'all's bear that most people hear in the woods that make all the noise. These little guys, they make all kinds of noise. Sounds like a little bulldozer running through the woods.